give it up for Amy. And let's give it up for Naboo. Let's give it up for all of you. So, election's coming up, so I decided I'll start with my political joke. So Trump's all like, rah, 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 rah. And then Kamala's like, blah, 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 blah. And then all of the voters are like, dear God, somebody fucking do something! Help me, dear God, this is terrible! Everything's so expensive! I can't afford anything anymore! And then the government's all like, nah. The government is also trying to ban straws. They're trying to do that because they're showing videos of that same turtle with the straw stuck in his nose. Poor turtle, we gotta save the turtles. But I know how much cocaine goes in the ocean. I know that turtle's doing coke. It's not finding Nemo, it's finding more below. Speaking of Nemo, I think barracudas are usually thought of as the school shooters of fish. You know, because they're predatory and Republican. But it's actually the triggerfish. You know, you don't suspect it. They're unsuspecting, they're docile, and they're heavily bullied by the sea bass. Speaking of school shooters, back in high school, they thought I was going to be the school shooter.
I can say that's true.
I wore big baggy pants, I had my hoodie on all the time, hood up, head down, and they were all scared that I was going to be the school shooter. But in all honesty, if they were really that scared, they probably shouldn't have bullied me.
Yeah.
So, segues are weird, but I'm going to go into my new thing, which is Dragon Ball Z fusions, because I'm a big DBZ fan. I take celebrities and I take characters and I fuse them. So, like Snoop Dogg and Greg Proops, they make dog poop. Yes, it's a poop joke. Mr. T and Ice-T make Mr. Ice-T. A pity the fool who drinks Nestea. And any rapist I arrest. That's because Ice-T was on SVU.
Oh, yeah.
Gwen Stefani and the Minion. They make Gwen Stefanian. You got the idea. And then lastly, Beavis from Beavis and Butthead and Regis Philbin make Beavis Philbin. Oh man. So I think you got to be a really shitty driver to get an DUI. Like you're probably also terrible at driving sober. Speaking of driving, getting pulled over, pretty privilege beats funny privilege every time. And I learned this the hard way. So I got a friend and a coworker named Crystal, and she was driving me back from lunch, and she goes to a stop sign, speeding at least 5 miles over the speed limit, maybe 10, somewhere in the middle, and then she's got expired tags. The cop comes out of nowhere, pulls her over, and we stop, and the cop goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" She bats her eyelashes and goes, "Yeah." The cop goes, "I'll let you off with a warning this time." And meanwhile, I get pulled over in Indiana, and I'm going maybe 45 into 30, middle of nowhere, no cars on the road, Amish country. I just picked up 2 cases of the most delicious Amish bakery donuts that I've ever had, and then I get pulled over. The cop pulls me over, he comes up to the window. "You know why I pulled you over?" I look at my donuts, I look at the cop, I look at the donuts again, I look at the cop again, and I go, "Did you want one of these?" The cop looks at the donuts, He looks back at me. He goes, I'm on a diet.
Ah!
Of course, I get the one cop in Indiana who's on a diet. You know, Gabriel Iglesias said if you offer the cop donuts and make them laugh, that maybe they'll let you off. No, they lied. Fluffy lied to me. Right, Fluffy lied. I'll leave with this. So, is anyone here a fan of George W. Bush?
Yeah!
Not the president, the painter. So, back in 2014, they were really trying to rehabilitate George W. Bush's career. So they brought him on to the Today Show, and they were showing off his portraits and his paintings. And going, look at George's paintings, he's fantastic.
He was.
And they said, we have a special one where we're going to have George's mom, Barbara, come on, and he's going to show her the portrait he made of his father. And they bring her on, and they go, okay, Barbara, here's the portrait we made, or your son made for you and your father in his honor. Here it is. They hype it up so much, and she goes, oh wow, it's nice. Is this it? You woke me up at 4:30 in the morning for this? And then they asked her, would you let George do a painting of you? And she goes, absolutely not. And then they asked her, your other son, Jeb, is he, he's running for president in 2016, we hope. Do you think he's got a shot? Do you think he can be president? And she goes, no. Jeb should not be president. We do not need another Bush in the White House. That woman hates her fucking kids. That woman hates her kids. It's ridiculous. And anyway, I will leave you with that. Barbara Bush hates her kids. Thank you, everyone.